I'm with Joe, got that pack, going for the law.
What's up YouTube, it's Sellout Scott, and today I'm going to bring you guys 10 things Joy Shitty 3on3, whatever you want to call them, should add to 3on3 Freestyle. And I think the first thing, obviously on my screen, is a 2v2 mode. You know, it could be LTV, you know, limited time event or something like that, that comes back with the 3x3 thing, like this, whatever events they have, it can come back with that. It doesn't have to be permanent, but you know, just having a mode in there where you don't always have to need a third person, because that can be challenging for some of us, including me. Just being able to get on with one friend and playing with them would be fine too. And maybe, I don't know about make it take it, because make it take will probably be lethal in that mode, but maybe adding a make it take it mode for some things or something like that would be cool. But you know, right now I'm thinking a 2v2 LTE limited time event. That'd be pretty. Now my next thing is a 5-star Prestige 5 simulator in a lobby practice mode. Now I can understand you not being able to do it with characters that you don't have. Fine, okay, I can agree with that. But at least for the characters that you have unlocked that are like Prestige 1 or something like that, 1-star, at least let you, I guess, what is the unused button? I would say probably RB on Xbox, right? RB, LB, one of them. Have that button where you press it once and it ups the prestige on the character. And you press it and it just cycles, and you can practice with that character with all their skills at the max prestige level. I feel like that would make more sense, just in case I'm undecided on the character and I'm trying to decide which point guard I want, and I test them both at Prestige 5, and I can see which skills are better for me or what set of skills I'd rather play with. I think that'd be a great idea. Also, keep in mind, I'm not saying that for a regular online mode or not even free mode. I'm just saying for the lobby practice mode, make that to where it could be a 5-star simulator, or you could press whatever unused button, maybe, I don't know, right on the D-pad, and you can cycle through the prestige stages of the character if you have them at 1-star, so you can just test their skills better. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for anything crazy and nothing like that. And since we're on the topic of the lobby practice court anyway, my next request would be for them to make interchangeable lobby practice court locations, or at the very least make them unlockable. Because I remember one time they had a court where you were at the beach or something like that, and I'm pretty sure this was not the I'm pretty sure Fox Court was not the only lobby practice court. So just interchangeable or selectable different locations with the D-pad or whatever button you would decide, or just, you know, just be the ability to unlock it. That'll be fine too, you know, something like that, so we could just have a different court to look at every now and then. You know, I would want to be added in the game is kind of very similar to something else that's already in the game. They have one-day character tickets. I feel like they should come up with one game temporary character tickets. And honestly, I feel like they can make more money this way. Because imagine they have, okay, one game character ticket. If you automatically get them 4-star for one game maxed out. And then you can also pay for it with points, like maybe 10 points for if you get them prestige 4, 20 points if you get them prestige 5 for one game. And I guess sometimes they could just hand them out, or maybe you could even swap and sell them for points. So let's say you get a prestige 4 temporary game 1-day thing for well, I guess you could just make it how it is now. You select the character. If it's worth 10 points for the 4-star, I guess it could be worth 1 point if you was to resell it. And I already know some people are gonna be like, well man, shouldn't it be 10 points if you sell it for 10 if you bought it for 10? Well, also think about it like this, right? If let's say they hand out those 1-day character cards, like they hand them out a lot, or as common as the temporary character tickets, right? If you could just keep selling those for 10 and 10 and 10, I mean, at some points that would get in the way of their profits. They need to profit something if they made this game. So I don't think, let's say you could sell a temporary character ticket, right? Or even the idea I just came up with. Sell it, it should be sold for 10% of what it's worth. So that way you still get kind of something without just taking away the whole grind of the game or taking away Joy City profits. Also, another thing, I feel like this can increase Joy City profits, because let's just say you use the system I had. Okay, get 10 points for a 1-game character, and you select the character for 4-star, or you can buy a P5 ticket, 20 points, get the character for 1 game. Now imagine if somebody just bought 10 P5s, or maybe they can even come out with a P6 system where it's 30 points, or I guess that'll be a little bit more complicated because of the select skill thing, but you guys get the point, right? Then I guess if somebody had enough of them, they could trade it in for a day ticket. But at the same time, you're not going to be using that character all 24 hours of the day. So I feel like the one game ticket would be more useful because it would only get used per game. Because like I said, you're not going to be playing 3on3 for all of the 24 hours straight to get your money's worth. At best, you might play for 12 hours. People have work and school. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get all 24 hours out of the character you selected with the temporary character ticket. So maybe it might be even smarter to renovate this with the one game tickets or whatever. Now, should the 1 day tickets be completely thrown out the window? Probably not. Maybe they can renovate it to where you can pause it on the character, and then while it's paused, you can't use the character to try to savor it, and just make it to where you can pause it throughout the totality of 1 week. But if it's been paused for more than 1 week, the character card automatically goes away or something like that. Yeah, still saying that you're still able to use it for the same 24 hours, but I feel like it should be able to be paused. But then after the week, if it's still paused, like, you guys pretty much get the point. If it's paused for more than 1 week, it goes away, but you have the ability to use it for 24 hours. But I'm pretty sure you guys get the point. The next request would be to make episodes playable or make them into a story mode-esque kind of thing. Like, for example, you see all the characters and stuff in episodes they have. Why not have those characters when you unlock them, do a 1v1 with them with a little backstory or something like that? Now, funny enough, if you actually read this dialogue between William and Fred, it's pretty funny. They're pretty much talking about how Luther can't rap. It's funny like that, but wouldn't it be even better if they were like doing a 1v1 or something, or Luther came out of nowhere and they said, okay, let's play 21 or something like that? I just think it'd be more interesting and fun if you could actually play those episodes with the characters and they had dialogue or something like that, like some kind of story mode. Because pretty much it, like, obviously the episodes sort of tie in with the character traders a little bit, but it's just like, you know, it's not really like, you know, it's just missing. I don't want to say missing, something is missing a lot. So if they could just turn this into some kind of story mode, playable or something like that, it would, to me, it would mean a lot more. So they actually have some kind of like story in the game a little bit, and it could be more fun. Now, the next thing I would want fixed is the character filter system. And many people may not know why I'm complaining about this, but I'll show you why. Okay, so for example, let's say I want to compare 2 characters because I want to like buy another small forward or something. Let's just say Jesse and Saru, for example. I got the small forward filter on, right? So I'm going to Jesse. Okay, kill pass, stop drive. Okay, drift pass. Okay, she might be pretty cool. All right, I may pick her. Now let me go compare her to Saru. Okay, that was a little bit of a scroll. Not too bad, you know, it's bearable. I could probably do that if I want to compare those two. That's not the worst scroll in the world. But I'm looking at Saru's skills. You know what? I don't want him too bad anymore. Let me compare Jesse probably to William, right? No, I think that was a little bit more of a scroll. Let me just put the filter back on, right? So I can compare the characters and I won't have to scroll too much. Okay, box out. Okay, sure, chip out, manual live, backspin. Okay, turn. Okay, he's pretty solid. Let me compare William to Jesse. Now guys, do you see how I had to scroll halfway around the universe and the world just to get to Jesse? A simple way for them to fix this feature is just very simple. When I press filter and it's on a certain position, or however many positions I select, it should not go back to all the characters unless I've gone back and flipped them back on or completely leave the menu. If I press Y, filter, press small forward, I should not be able to click on the character, go back, and it switches. Unless I double tap B and go to the main menu or take the filter off, it should not do that. It makes it very hard to compare characters in that situation where I just showed with William and Jesse. Now I guess you could argue, oh yeah, why not take a picture, look back and all that stuff? What if I want to see the moves live? Then that also helps my point with you know, the lobby practice 5-star court. But then, you know, I guess not really, since you'd have to have the character unlocked, but you know, They could do with this information what they will if Joy City watches the video. But I would really appreciate if the filtering system was updated. Now this next one is a bit of a smaller one, but I feel like if you played this game, you've made this mistake before. Now this is an example of basically, you know how when you back out of a 3-on-3 and it says, do you wish the team, you guys can read it, right? I'm starting right now, so I'm not gonna say it. So once you go to free mode, you know, if you try to play with your friends and all that stuff, try to go in free mode. You press B one time, you gotta reset the whole lobby. They should make it to where if you press B in that lobby, it should just pop up with that message. That's it, they're all there is. Because there's so many people that are like, it's a muscle memory to press B or circle to back, or the back button to unready. Just please fix this and add this so you can at least have a chance at knowing you made the mistake and you'll just stop pressing the button. That's all it really asks for. This, when you try to leave and they give you basically the warning message so you don't close out the whole lobby, that would be nice. Also guys, please fix these servers. Now it has nothing to do with this screen you're seeing right here, or maybe it does, but I doubt it. But when you go in a 3v3 and you try to match up against somebody and the game doesn't load, if you reset it, you get a penalty. Why am I getting forced penalties for your servers not working? That's not fair. And another thing to tie into this, why, okay, if I'm damn near a level 30, right? How come when I get on the main screen, I try to go to my mailbox on accident or something, or try to go to some setting, I get a tutorial. If you are level 10 or higher, you should not see this. That's annoying. I misclick and they tell me everything that ever exists about the game ever, like I don't know it already. That should be replaced with a message box and then turn the tutorial thing to a setting. Please Joy City, please make this fix. That is very annoying. Now for my final and most popular complaint, you have it guys, AI competence. Now, as you'll see in these 3 clips that'll come up, you'll see multiple times where the AI does something stupid instead of helping me as a teammate. So, you know, you see right here, I'm about to miss this shot, right? Watch what Giant G does. Literally walks away from the ball and my friend, he has to go get it because the power forward wouldn't get the rebound. Then Giant G walks away again, he sells it so my teammate can get it. Then, you know, I get the free 2-pointer because Giant G is so stupid. So now in the next clip, Giant G, you know, he doesn't really want to play, he doesn't really want to win. He just walks away from the ball casually, you know, being the best teammate ever. Then in this clip, what happens? I'm pretty sure Fate, yeah, she shoots a stupid contested shot instead of just passing the ball. Then miraculously, you'll never guess, right? I missed the shot. She doesn't even try to go for a rebound. She rather asks for the ball. Then Giant G, his teammate asks for the rebound, right? He waits till 15 minutes later, then throws it, then basically just throws away the whole possession. And the one final tidbit, please Joy City, I'm begging you to make it to where you can change your AI teammate at halftime during the match. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to use my right stick to change it or something, while I use my left stick to change my character, or press A or press B and switch to who I want to switch, or let an extra 5 seconds be available so I had time to switch my character to somebody usable that's not tired and is probably going to end up selling me anyway. So those were all my 11 tips. I'll just say 10 because a lot of that stuff kind of tied in with, you know, AI stuff, so I'll just count that as all 10 of my tips that could hopefully save the game that Joy City will implement the 3-on-3 to make the game better. Do they have to do all of them? No, but it'd be really nice if they did. I mean, some of them are just like kind of common, like the filter thing, just AI competence, and the tutorial thing. If you don't do some of the bigger ones, at least do the small ones. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to change my AI, and she just doesn't pass the ball when I press it. There should also be AI setting modes. Well, I guess this will be the bonus one. There should also be AI setting modes where you can like press it like in the home screen before you get ready, where you can set the mode of how your character will act, like aggressive on offense, passive on offense, like passing a lot, mostly defensive, or balanced, or you know, something like that. Basically a mode you could change to where they act how you want them to, or like 50-50 or something. I don't know, just something to make the game better. Now if you like the video, subscribe if you want no pressure, and I'll see y'all sellouts on the next 3on3 video. Stay tuned. Also, guys, save Fred. We got to get that man cold again. If you want to join my campaign to save Fred, just comment hashtag save Fred in the comments. I already have 2 videos dedicated to him, which will be in the description below. But that should be it, and I'll see y'all on the next one.